She's an American politician and military officer that's made recent headlines by being nominated by US President-elect Donald Trump as a potential director of national intelligence. Today, we're going to look at the life, campaigns, and most importantly, the medals of Tulsi Gabbard. Before we start, I just want to caveat this video by saying this is not a political channel. We are simply here as military history enthusiasts to explore the story behind medals through their recipients. From time to time, I will look at more contemporary living personalities, as it gives us the opportunity to look at differing or more modern conflicts and their medal awards. With that said, let's dive in. Judging by Gabbard's ribbon bar, she has 4 campaign or defence-related medals, 4 medals related to meritorious achievements, conduct or commendations, and a reserve medal. In addition, Gabbard has 3 other ribbons. In 2003, Gabbard enlisted in the Hawaiian National Guard. In July 2004, during the height of the Iraq conflict, she deployed to Iraq as a specialist in the medical company 29th Support Battalion of the 29th Infantry Brigade Combat Team. Gabbard's unit was based in Logistical Support Area Anaconda, also known at the time as Balad Airbase. Unlike British units, which typically conducted 6-month tours of duty in Iraq and Afghanistan, US Army units deployed for 12 months and sometimes even longer. Anaconda was a strategically important airbase for US forces. The base covered approximately 15 square miles and was one of the largest US bases in Iraq. The base had some of the most advanced facilities among US military installations in the Middle East. At one point, Balad Airbase was one of the busiest airports in the world, with 27,000 takeoffs and landings per month, allegedly busier than London Heathrow Airport. Balad provided air support for troops operating in the insurgent hotbed of the Sunni Triangle, and crucial overwatch of main arterial routes running across the country, such as Highway 1, better known to the troops as Route Tampa, which acted as the spine of Iraq. Supplies would be flown into Balad or driven up from Kuwait along Route Tampa and distributed across the various US main bases and FOBs or forward operating bases along the length of the country. These logistical convoys, escorted by armoured vehicles, would be targeted with IEDs. Some of these would be military-grade explosives and others crude homemade devices. The most feared device was an EFP, or explosively formed penetrator. This is a type of shaped charge that would form into a molten metal slug when ignited and could pierce armour like a knife through hot butter at greater distances than conventional explosives. The unsung heroes who went about their business unassuming and quietly were the route clearance teams, many of them reserve units or National Guard. Insurgent groups, knowing the strategic importance of Balad, would target it with frequent IDF or indirect fire. The base was nicknamed by troops Mortaritaville due to the high frequency of incoming mortars from Iraqi insurgents. In order to countermeasure this, troops would use a variety of different methods. One would be trying to ascertain the point of origin of the weapon involved, known as the POO site. Another technique would be trying to conduct forensics on the crater damage. This would allow an assessment of the origin of the weapon involved and potentially its calibre. According to the website iCasualties.org, at least 3 servicemen were killed by IDF on the base in 2004. It's unclear how many contractors and civilians were also killed or fellow servicemen wounded. It's likely Gabbard and her colleagues' operational work would have been affected by these attacks on multiple occasions, and they would have had to take shelter in hard-standing or special shelters. Finishing her tour in 2005, Gabbard would have been entitled to Medal Number 1, the Iraq Campaign Medal. The obverse features a relief of the map of Iraq, orientated to the north, with 2 lines representing the Tigris and Euphrates River, superimposed over a palm wreath. Above the map, the inscription reads Iraq Campaign. The reverse depicts a Statue of Freedom surmounting a sunburst, encircled by 2 scimitars pointing downward with the blades crossing at the tips. Below this, the inscription reads, For Service in Iraq. The ribbon is scarlet, white, green, chamois, I think that's pronounced, or grey deserty, and black. These colours symbolise the different aspects of the campaign and the regions involved. Gabbard also has what appears to be one service star on the ribbon. I go into service stars in more detail on my video on Michael Corleone. Looking at other medals she may have been awarded for this tour. Medal number 2, the Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal. The obverse features an eagle with wings displayed, clutching a serpent in its claws and a shield adapted from the Great Seal of the United States, superimposed over crossed swords. The reverse side of the medal also features the eagle, serpent and shield from the obverse, with the encircling inscription, War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal. This medal differs from the similar Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, as it's intended for those who are deployed abroad rather than those in support positions based in the United States. Tulsi Gabbard was awarded both. The ribbon is a vibrant mix of light blue, Old Glory blue, white, scarlet and yellow. Medal number 3, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal. Known as a GWOT-SM, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal is a military award of the US which was made through executive order in 2003 by President George W. Bush. The medal recognises those military service members who supported operations to counter terrorism in the War on Terror from the 11th of September 2001 to a date yet to be determined. The obverse features an eagle with wings displayed, clutching an olive branch in its right talon and 3 arrows in its left talon. The eagle is superimposed over a terrestrial globe. Above the eagle, the inscription reads, War on Terrorism Service. The reverse side of the medal has a laurel wreath. The ribbon is multiple assorted stripes of blue, yellow, white and scarlet. In March 2007, Gabbard qualified from the Accelerated Officer Candidate School at the Alabama Military Academy. She then became a second lieutenant in the military police. Military police would conduct a variety of roles, such as providing close protection details to dignitaries or senior leaders, investigating internal crimes, and also routine security duties. In the UK, they're known as Red Caps. Gabbard deployed to Kuwait for a second spell of foreign duty between 2008 and 2009 with the 29th Infantry Brigade Special Troops. Although there was little surfing to do in the Persian Gulf, Gabbard's other hobby of martial arts would have come in handy for her role as a military police officer. Gabbard then returned home after successfully completing her military police officer duties. During this time, Gabbard could have earned medal number 4, the National Defence Service Medal, although she could have earned this for her earlier deployment or any other duties that I'm not aware of. I simply don't have the information. The medal itself, the National Defence Service Medal, is a service award of the United States Armed Forces. Established by President Dwight D. Eisenhower in the 1950s, the medal is awarded to any member of the US Armed Forces who served in any of the following designated periods of national emergency or armed conflict: the Korean War, Vietnam War, Persian Gulf War, and the Global War on Terrorism. Made of bronze, the obverse shows a bald eagle perched on a sword and palm with the words National Defence above. The reverse shows a shield of the US coat of arms as well as oak and laurel leaves. The ribbon has a yellow centre stripe flanked by narrow stripes of red, white, blue, white and red. Medal number 5, the Army Commendation Medal. Gabbard has received this medal twice, judging by her Oak Leaf Award. This medal recognises the recipient's exemplary service and achievements in the field. The obverse of the medal features an American bald eagle with wings spread, holding 3 crossed arrows in its talons. The bald eagle is superimposed on a hexagon-shaped medal. The reverse side of the medal has a blank space where the name of the recipient can be engraved. Inscribed around the space are the words, "For military merit," with a laurel branch below. The ribbon is predominantly green with white edge stripes. In 2021, promoted to Lieutenant Colonel, Gabbard deployed to the Horn of Africa as a civil affairs officer in support of a special operations mission. The primary objective of US forces in the region is stated as counter-terrorism, promoting regional stability, providing humanitarian assistance and maritime security, such as protecting vital shipping lanes in the Gulf of Aden and the Red Sea from piracy and other threats. Medal number 6, the Army Achievement Medal. The medal and ribbon symbolise recognition of outstanding achievement or meritorious service by members of the United States Army. The obverse features a design consisting of the elements of the Department of the Army plaque and the date 1775 at the bottom. The medal is shaped octagonal and is made of bronze. The reverse side of the medal has the inscription for military achievement in 3 lines, with a space for the recipient's name and some laurel below. The medal is alternating stripes of green, white and blue. Medal number 7, the Armed Forces Reserve Medal. First issued in the 1950s, the medal recognises service performed by both officers and enlisted personnel in the reserves. The obverse for the Army National Guard is a torch in front of a crossed bugle and horn, encircled by 13 stars with rays. The reverse shows an eagle and crossed fasces in the centre, with Armed Forces Reserve inscribed on the edges. The ribbon is cream and blue. Various hourglass devices denote length of service and are worn on the ribbon indicating 10, 20, 30 or 40 years service. An M device is also awarded in connection with a mobilisation, and subsequent mobilisations are given a numeric or award number. In the thumbnail image of Gabbard and her ribbon bar, I could not discern what the actual device was that she was wearing on her ribbon, so I used the M device as an example. Medal number 8, the Armed Forces Reserve Good Conduct Medal. The obverse has an eagle with wings displayed and inverted, standing on a closed book and a Roman sword. Encircling it is the inscription, Efficiency, Honour, Fidelity. The reverse has a 5-pointed star, slightly above centre, with scroll beneath for the recipient's name. Above the star are the words, For Good, and below the scroll the word Conduct. A wreath, formed of laurel branch on the left and an oak branch on the right, surrounds the whole design. The ribbon is maroon with 3 narrow white stripes on each side. Clasps or bars can be added. Last, but certainly not least, number 9, the Meritorious Service Medal. Established in 1969, it was awarded for outstanding achievement or service to the United States. The medal is made of bronze. The obverse shows 6 rays emanating from a 5-pointed star. In front of the star is an eagle with wings upraised, standing on laurel tied with a ribbon. The reverse has encircled inscriptions, United States of America and Meritorious Service. The ribbon is crimson with 2 white stripes. It is a non-combat medal, but it is comparable to a Bronze Star. So in summary we have a Meritorious Service Medal, Army Commendation Medal, Army Achievement Medal, Army Good Conduct Medal, National Defence Service Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, Global War on Terrorism Medal, and an Armed Forces Reserve Medal. There are also 3 ribbons, an Army Service Ribbon, an Army Overseas Service Ribbon, and an Army Reserve Components Overseas Training Ribbon. Interestingly, Gabbard in her picture also has a German Armed Forces badge for military proficiency and a Combat Medical badge. I believe she has also been awarded a Company Commander badge and Military Police badge, which is beyond the scope of this video. As she has an active career, and this is based off a historical photograph, I'm sure there may be other awards or decorations which are pending or have already been awarded which I am not aware of. Tulsi Gabbard's story, through her medals, likely echoes the experiences of so many National Guardsmen and reservists called up over the last 2 decades. And those medals are also a testament to their own dedication and their own service. In a future video, we will also likely be looking at a fellow native Hawaiian, known for his trademark 80s macho moustache and wearing the world's tightest shorts, no doubt as a real treat for the ladies. That's right, Magnum PI. Thanks for watching. I hope you found some value from this, and I'll see you in the next one.